Hello all, welcome to Basic Tips Pro, and in today's video we are going to see how can you create a website using ChatGPT. Before getting into the video, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to the Basic Tips Pro, please do subscribe. And now let's get started. Having said that we can build a website using ChatGPT, it doesn't mean that it doesn't take any effort. It do take effort from our end too. So let us take an example of generating your content using ChatGPT. So for example, you want to write a blog post, you want to generate it from ChatGPT. So do you think this could be a good way to use ChatGPT? I would say no. Because the content that is generated from ChatGPT is in robotic tone. If you want to create content that could engage with the users, you need to write a content which has this humanly touch. So instead of using ChatGPT for this content writing, we can use ChatGPT for creating keywords or for generating our content ideas and many more. In this video, we are going to see how can you make better websites using ChatGPT. So here we are on the ChatGPT. While using this ChatGPT for our websites, we need to be good at prompt engineering. That is like using proper prompts so that we get accurate results. To use our ChatGPT to maximum extent, we need to give it a specific prompts which are more explaining and which are more accurate to get our good results. Let's say that I'm just creating a website of school. So let us give a prompt that says that I want to make a school website. Can you suggest me the pages that I can add on the website? And it can be any website that you want to create. So let's say that I want to make a school website or any website it can be. So initially I want to know what all pages that are needed to be on the website to make it a better one. Let us push on this enter key and see what it gives us. So here we go with our results. So it gives us the pages that we need to have on our website, like home page, about us, academics, admissions, and other things like about the student life and the calendar, announcements, all the other pages that we can have on our website, and also the reasons why you want them on your website. So here we got the pages that we want on our site. Now I got all the pages that are essential for my school website. Now something that I don't know is what kind of color scheme I need to use for my website to make it look more professional, or something like a school website. Like how should a school website should look like? What kind of color scheme would be more better? In such case, I can use this prompt like what color scheme shall I use on the website to make it more professional and appealing. And now let's see what it generates. So here we got the colors, like what all colors you can use, and also it is providing some reason for those colors. Now in order to use it, I can even ask it for hex codes for this particular colors. Here let's edit this to be something like please give me some good codes. Now let's save this and submit this. Here we got the things like what you need to use for your primary color, what you need to use as your secondary color, accent color, background color, and all. You can even generate other things by just regenerating this response. We can just regenerate this and get other ideas also, something like this. And if you want to know what is this particular color, you can go to this particular site called as color-hex.com. Here we can give the hex code that we get over here. Let me copy this and paste it over here. So this is the color that it is showing, and this color, secondary color, it is asking us to use this as a secondary color. Pasting this, and this is somewhere near to orange, and this is white background color, and here this is dark gray. So we can even just check this by copying and pasting it over here. And then we even have other colors like it is giving us the highlight color which you can use, and the reasons like where we need to use and all. And then now I can ask this to give me some content for my homepage. Assuming this as my school name, so I'm just asking it to write some content for my homepage. Let me just click on the enter, and here it gives me about like some of the starting paras and something like about us. We can insert few things here which are related to the school and the mission and academic excellence and all. So this is something that you can use for reference, and you can add your own points like according to the website that you're creating, and all these things you can add your own thing like for the particular school. And after this, let us give this prompt: how can I start building this website without any coding knowledge? And I'm asking it whether I can use WordPress. Now this says that yes, we can use it. And also now it's giving me a step-by-step guide how can I start my school website using WordPress, which is super cool that we can find the steps, like we can follow the step one by one to create our own website. So let us go with the first step, that is we need to choose a domain name. We need to select the domain name which it suggests is brightconventschools.com. so we can even check if this domain is available or not. Let us just, and also we can choose a name that represents the school and is easy to remember. Let us check for a domain name. Now I don't know which domain name suits my website well. In such case, I can even ask the ChatGPT to suggest me some domain name for the school website, and also I'm specifying the country like in India, so I just wanted to suggest some good domain names for the Indian market. Now let's see what it suggests us, and here we are with our domain name suggestions. Here we have something like Future Bright School or India Gateway Academy, something like this. So we can just choose one among these, or then let's see that I just found this particular, or then Bright Convent edu.in more good for me. So let me just check for the availability of this. So based upon these all domains that it suggested, we can check for availability and choose one. Now the second step is that to get a web hosting. To make our website accessible on internet, we need to choose the one which is more reliable and WordPress friendly hosting packages. It is because we are going to choose our images and all, and we are going to host our website live by using the web hosting service providers. In such cases, we need to use the web hosting service providers which are more reliable and gives us more security, and also affordable and budget friendly. So we can even go for multiple web hosting service providers. So you can just find the video from the description where you can decide which one to choose. So here we can use any web hosting service provider which is more of providing you with more security and more benefits and also affordable. Let us go ahead and do that. If we go to a site like godaddy.com, here we have the web hosting plans, and also we can even search. We are going to get the domain free with the planning, so we can even just go and check for the pricings, hosting, and also we can particularly go for the WordPress hosting also. So we can learn more about this web hosting. Here we are going to get this free domain with the web hosting economy, and if you are starting with a web hosting starter, you can see what all things you can get and all. After, you just look at the pricing and you can just choose which one you want for your own website, and then from here we can check the availability of the domain that you want. Let's come back to this and go for this domain that we are looking for and paste it over here and search for this domain if this is available to us or not. So right, this is available to us with 49 rupees. So for .in and for .com it is about 499 rupees. You can buy this, or else you can even find the web hosting service providers which give you with the free domain, or you can go with the plans which have the free domain. And then coming back to this, the third step is to install the WordPress after you take the web hosting. Let me just do that very quickly. Based upon the hosting service providers you choose, WordPress installation can be different. So for different hosting providers, in my hosting provider, which is GoDaddy, I have used an installer and installed this WordPress. If you want to know how to install WordPress on your hosting service provider, you can comment down below so that we could work on it to create a tutorial for it. And then here I have successfully created this WordPress, installed this, and also now I can go to my dashboard by just typing out your domain, which /wp admin. Here I'm on my WordPress dashboard now, and if I look at my WordPress site, this is very basic. So I have just added some theme to this, but the one which you are going to get will be very basic. And coming back, here our next step is to select a theme. So which after installing the WordPress, there are many themes that are available on WordPress, or you can just externally upload your themes onto your WordPress. We need to choose a suitable theme for a school website, and you can find both the free and premium themes that are available for the education institutions. Let us quickly do that. Here, in order to find the themes, we need to go to the appearances and go to the themes, and once it gets loaded, we need to go and click on the add new theme. And here we need to search for the themes. We need to search for a theme called as Astra. And once it gets loaded, so this is the one that we need to install. Click on the install. And once the installation is successful, now click on the activate. So this will be now activated for your particular WordPress site. And now let us take a look at our site. So this looks something like this. So no much change. It's that, like, for you being a beginner on your WordPress site, there will be nothing like this on your site. You'll be having a header. So this created as a header and also a footer, and also this is called as the body, where we keep all our content, everything of the particular page. So don't worry if you don't have a page something like this, but because I have just created something in it, it looks like this. But for you, this body could be blank. Coming back to our WordPress dashboard, having a look at our next step, that is to customize the theme. Like we can see that after installing the theme, we can customize it to match with our school's branding, uploading the logo and choosing the colors and all. So you can upload the logo, but after then we need to create the pages. So we need to create all the essential pages that are mentioned by this ChatGPT earlier, such as home, about us, academics, admissions, etc. Let us add those pages, see how we can do that. Here, in order to add the pages, we need to go to the pages, click on the add new page, and then we need to give the title to be home firstly. After this, we get an option to publish this. Click on the publish and again publish. So this page is now published, and again now click on add new page. So initially we are just creating all the pages that we want on our site, and then about us page, about us. I'm just adding only few pages. You might need to add all the pages that are suggested by the ChatGPT for your particular website. And now, as of the demonstration purpose, I'm adding around 5 pages would be enough to show you. And then another page. Let us add something like parent portal, and then again publish this, and then next let us add something like announcements, again publish this, on another new page. Let's say that I want to add a contact us page, publish. So this is all. Let's say that these are all the pages that I want on my site. Going back to the dashboard, here we can see all the pages that we have created. This privacy policy page and the home, the blog page, these are by default with my WordPress. We can even delete them, or else we can just let them be there. So these are the things that we have added as of now. And now let us have a look at our WordPress site. Here we go. So here we see that here we could see all the pages that we have added, the about us, announcements, calendar, contact us, home and all. But we want, when someone is opening your site, we want to show the home page first, and instead of just showing this. Here it is showing us the sample page, or we want it to be showing the home page. In order to do that, we need to go back to our WordPress, and here go to our tools, or go to the reading settings, and here we can see that your home page displays. Set it to a static page and choose your home page to be home. And now once you're done with this, click on the save changes. Now let us go to our site and check. This should land us onto this home page. Now our next step is to add content. So in order to add a content, we will go back to our WordPress dashboard. Here, for doing that, let us use a plugin called as Elementor, which will be handy for us to add the content. Go to the plugins and click on the add new plugin. Search for the Elementor. And here we go with the Elementor plugin. Install it. And once it's done installing, let's activate this. And once the activation is done, we can remove some of the plugins which are not much needed, so that we don't have more plugins here. So here we have other plugins. We can remove some of them. If you find that some of the plugins which are not in use, you can remove them. And here I am done with installing and activating my Elementor. Now in order to add a content, we don't know how our content should be organized and how it exactly should look like. In such case, we can give the ChatGPT a prompt saying that, can you suggest me some good Indian school websites that I can follow for their web design inspirations? In such case, it can be providing me with some of the websites so that I can take them as an inspiration for me. Now this provided me with some of the websites that I can see and follow. Here we have this doonschool.com, and clicking on this URL, it takes me to this particular page where it also shows what all the features that it can highlight from the website. This website features a clean and modern design. So it is showcasing the school's facilities, academics and other co-curricular activities effectively. So if you want your website to look like this, you can take inspiration from such websites. And also let us have a look at a couple of other sites also, like vasantvalley.org. So here, and also let me go for the Shri Ram school. Here we can have a look at this particular school's page, and again the Vasant Valley school. So this provides us with a slider, and which showcases a very good way to tell about the campus and all. So this looks pretty much something that we can do to make it more attractive. So this particular website is something that I feel like it is appealing and good. So we can just take this as a reference. Once we got the inspiration from some website, here instead of using some copyrightable images, you can use your own school images, or you can go to this website called as FreePic, and here you can download free non-copyrightable images. So here we got this particular images, and the images with this mark are something that are paid, and you can download the images without that mark for free. From here you can get these images, and getting back, Now let us go and see how we can add content. Here we are on the WordPress dashboard again. Let us go to our pages now, and let's say I want to edit my home page, or let's say that I want to edit something like the about us page. I can now click on edit with Elementor, the one which we have just now installed, the plugin. And here we have many options, like you can even follow our WordPress tutorials on how you can edit with Elementor to know more about these all things. But let me give you a basic overview. We can add headings, images, or videos, buttons, the maps. Like if you want to, in your contact us page, if you want to give the location of your school, you can use this Google Maps. For adding these all things, we just need to drag them and drop them over here in order to use them. And getting back to this particular, here we even have something like, if you go with the Pro, you have even more features of Elementor, like you can give the forms or gallery or any price table, call to action, many things. Here we can add, by using these all features, we can create the page that we just now got inspired from. We can add the images and all. This editing with the Elementor is much easier. And then here we can go for the images. We can add images like whatever images you have, and you can edit your content by using all these. You can style the images with the width, height, and other filters and all. And you even have other layout and all things. So by using these all features which are coming with the Elementor, you can edit your pages, and also you can go for the Elementor Pro version if you want more features of this. Let's say that for example you want to add a pay fees now button. We can do that by going to the widgets, or the things that we have here, basic ones. We can go choose something like button, and we can add our button over here. Like you can adjust this where you want it to be there. Let me go to the styling part. I can change its background type to gradient, and its location. I have given this hover animation, so on hovering it does this animation. And also the border radius, padding, these all things we can mention. And when it comes to the advanced one, I can give some margin, padding, and position. I can position it, and also I can give it some motion effects. I can transform it, and we can even give some background border, and we can make it responsive. So hide on, if you want to make it hide on desktop, like if you're using it on desktop, if you want to hide it, you can use this option. If you want to hide it on a tablet, you can use this. And if you want to hide it on a mobile, you can use this, enable this one. And the other attributes which you can, so which is available in Elementor Pro, and the custom CSS is also available in Elementor Pro. So by using all these settings, you can edit this particular button, the color and all. We can change this color to blue. So here we go. In this way we can edit our particular button, or a image, or a video, or some text, or by using this Elementor. In this way we can edit all our pages using Elementor with the inspiration that we just got from the website. You can just put that beside this, and you can add your images, sliders and all by exploring the Elementor plugin, and you can upgrade it if you want. And in this way you can create a completely functional website by publishing this live. This is all for today's video, guys. I hope you found this video useful to you, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to PC Tips Pro. Thank you for watching.